Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Big Plays Podcast, Week 11 coming at you. Uh, Last week, Week 10, was pretty wild. In terms of our little bet we have going here, uh, Rice took the lead. He had 11 correct
Oh,
wins last week. He's got
oh,
99
oh,
total.
oh, oh.
Uh, Nobody cares though, because Joey got 10. Joey's slowly climbing back up. He's at 94. I had 8, which was the lowest. So I'm at 96. So Rice is a 3-point lead. And Rome still playing catch up down there. Got 9, which is good. Better than me last week. But still playing catch up. He's got 73. Rome not being here. A lot of work going on the docks this week. So he's there. Other than that, we're bringing you Big Plays Podcast. And week 11, we're going to kick it off. We're going to try to keep this nice and quick for you guys. So you guys get your picks on the way. And Joey, kick us off with that Thursday night teaser. Very exciting game.
Crazy game. Could go back and forth. The Cardinals just had a crazy Hail Mary to beat the Buffalo Bills, which is wild. Seattle hasn't looked too good recently. I'm going to take the Cardinals +9, and I'm going to go under 63.5 just because 57 points is so many, so I'll take the under. It's so many points. I don't even like this tease, to be honest. I'm probably not going to take it, but for the people,
All right. And your pick?
All right.
I will be taking the Arizona Cardinals.
Whoo! Okay, all right. Good,
Okay,
Rice. Let's hear
all
from
right.
you. Let's hear from you.
Wow.
Kyler Murray on your fantasy team. You're killing it. Let's hear it.
Yeah. I'm taking them too. I'm taking the Cardinals. I mean, every Seahawks game has been close, and they have the worst passing defense in the league, which is great for Kyler Murray and
Yeah.
Hopkins. So
No help with
I
Jamal
think we'll see
Adams
a
over
nice
there.
shootout.
No
And I
help
think
with Jamal
Cardinals.
Adams.
Yeah, he's not been doing well.
Yeah. I am personally taking the same team I picked last week. You guys picked the Bills against the Cardinals. I knew something was special about the Cardinals. I'm taking the Cardinals this week. I like what they're doing. That Seahawks defense needs a lot of help. So that's where I'm coming from. Rome, for some reason, fading us. I got his picks earlier. He's fading all of us. He's taking Russell Wilson. Dangerous. And like I said, this is one of those games that could go either way. We all know Russell Wilson's magic.
It could.
I'm a believer in Russell Wilson, but that defense
Coin toss.
pretty bad. And I actually think that the Cardinals probably take the division this year. So, all right, moving into it. Sunday games.
That's something exciting to think about.
We're just going to get this game right out of the way. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Jacksonville. Steelers are going to remain undefeated, guys. That's where I'm going. That's where Rome's going. Let's hear from you.
Go ahead, Rice.
That's where I'm going. Steelers all day, baby, all day.
Mm-hmm.
Easy win.
I will follow along here and go with the Steelers, but I'm still iffy, bro. I don't think they're in the quality of an undefeated team. That's all I have to say.
I'll tell you right
I
now.
don't know what they're gonna be.
Something I told Chris Rice last week. I said, guys, I understand Jacksonville stinks. Chris Rice is sitting there saying, you got to take the 13.5 with the Packers. You got to. The Jaguars end up covering. They're not good enough to win this game, but they are good enough to cover. So be aware of that. Moving into Rome also takes the Steelers. I think I said that already, but yeah, how are you not gonna take the Steelers this week? Easy.
True.
All right.
Yeah.
This week, also, we got Lions. Matt Stafford is gonna play with that torn ligament in his thumb. He's gonna play. He said it. Playing the Panthers, which they will not have Teddy Bridgewater this week. That gets me a little nervous after watching the Bucs and what they did to the Panthers last week. The Bucs were making a clear statement. I like the Lions here. I like Matt Stafford and Rome. I don't know if he knows this or not. I don't know if he knows Teddy's out, but he's going with the Panthers. And that team's got problems. I don't know why they brought back McCaffrey early. They shouldn't have. Now they're saying he's going to miss maybe multiple weeks. Who knows? We'll find out.
It's a different injury.
It's a different injury?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's his shoulder now.
Wasn't it a shoulder to begin with?
No, I don't think so. I believe it was a lower body injury.
Oh, well, Chris Rice could tell you.
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, who you guys? who you guys taking this week?
Being that Bridgewater's out, being that McCaffrey's out, probably I think it's an easy pick. Pick the Lions here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Carolina's just not going to do much.
I don't know why I keep taking this team, especially when all things point to the Lions. But I'm gonna hop on with Rome here. I'm taking the Panthers.
Did you take the Panthers last week? No, I was the only
Okay.
team that took the Panthers last week. You're
No,
crazy.
I didn't take them last week, but all the weeks prior, they've been burning me. I've been
Yeah.
like, oh, the Panthers
You're
aren't
right.
that bad.
Same here.
No, they
Same with me. I'm with you. And listen, they could get it done. The Lions aren't the best football team. It's another one of those flip
No, they're not.
floppers. All right. Follow next game. We got the Patriots traveling to
Ugh.
Houston to play the Texans. This game has dog shit written all over it. The Texans, I don't know what the heck they were doing last week, and the Patriots ended up pulling out a nice win over the Baltimore Ravens. The Patriots, I mean, Bill Belichick just doesn't seem like he wants to give up yet. Seems like he wants to keep fighting. I think he believes it is a winnable division, and it definitely is. With the Bills losing, the Dolphins are on a 3-game win streak, not bad. And so I would love to take the Patriots in this spot. Rome took the Patriots in this spot, and because Rome took the Patriots in this spot, I'm fading him, and I'm saying that the Texans are magically going to pull off a win this week. I think Deshaun Watson needs to prove his worth if he's going to stick around. The defense did a pretty good job holding the Browns to only 10 points, I believe it was. So yeah, I got the Texans in this one.
Oh, you Rice?
Yeah, I'm picking the Texans here too, and it's not because I think they're really the better team. I just think it's a better matchup. There's a lot of speed on the Texans, and I don't think that the old players on the Patriots can handle that.
Sure.
This game last year is such an entertaining game. Texans versus Patriots, two top teams in the AFC. Would have been a really, really great one. And this year it's a shame because it's quite the opposite. But the Patriots are such a question mark. They win big games, they lose bad games. There's still a massive question mark. Kind of depends on how Cam shows up that day. Duke Johnson didn't look very good behind David Johnson, who was supposed to go off. And I think that's a big thing. I said it early in the season. Deshaun Watson isn't much of a check down type of guy. You know, he's slinging, but he doesn't have many receivers to sling to. I don't like the trend that this is going because it's twice where I'm joining Rome against you two, but I will be taking the Patriots.
All right. See what's going on. I actually don't
Don't
like that
laugh
me
at
and
me.
Chris Rice are picking the same teams. I'm actually going to let Rice say his picks before I announce mine because I think I'm swaying him a
Whoa.
little bit. Because Chris Rice never comes
Whoa.
into this.
Yeah.
He never has his picks in his head already. He just says them
I
on the
have them all
spot.
right here.
He's a liar.
No,
Yeah,
I
see
have them
show the
all up
paper.
right here.
Let's see the paper. Go ahead.
It's
Send a
not paper, it's
screenshot.
on the computer.
It's on the computer. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
Rice, take it away. Titans,
Yeah,
I have my
Ravens.
tabs.
Titans, Ravens. Who you got?
Okay. Titans, Ravens.
Yeah.
I have the Ravens going here.
The
I know they
Ravens,
haven't
huh?
looked great, but
Okay.
neither have the Titans. And at the end of the day, I just think that Ravens overall have more star power.
Okay. Joe?
So the thumbnail on this video is: do the Ravens suck? Do they suck? No, I'm not going there yet. I'm not going there. I think they're
They
coming off
definitely don't
such a
suck.
high from last year, and people are still so high on them. They're still 6-3, good football team. Titans are a good football team. It's a big game. Could go either way. I'm taking the Ravens.
All right. Guys, Rome is also taking the Ravens with you. All right? And guess what? I already took the Titans, and I could show you right here. Right here. I took the Titans earlier. I got the evidence that I make my picks early. Rice doesn't. Big shame for Chris Rice not taking the Titans here. I'm telling you right now, the Ravens
I want
need
the
some
Titans to lose
serious
this
help,
game.
right? Yeah, you want the Titans to lose this game. That's a terrible way to make your picks. That's no problem. I'm a guy who's going to
No,
tell you the Titans are winning this game. They're coming out hard. They're running big time with Derrick Henry. That defense is going to step up. They're going to be calling out Lamar Jackson's plays at the line of scrimmage. Lamar Jackson thinks it's a problem. The offensive coordinator doesn't think it's a problem. It's going to be a huge problem. I would love to see Lamar Jackson get it done for my sake of my fantasy team, but it's not. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. The Titans are going to bounce back. They're going to fight hard. And guys, remember, this is one of those games that was pushed back. They're getting it. 100%. Titans all day. Fading Rome. And we're going to win. All right, next game. I'm not too proud to talk about this game at all because the Eagles absolutely stink. They're playing like the worst team in the division. That's probably because they are. They're fake bad. they're just worse. They're worse than bad. And Giants right now playing like the best team in that division, no problem, as they should. They're rallying behind the coach. They're rallying behind the quarterback. The Eagles are not doing that. They just had one of the healthiest rosters they've had in like 2 years, and they couldn't get anything done against the Giants. Great for them. They stink. Good for you. Get me a wide receiver next year. Thanks a lot. Rome is taking the Eagles, and I'm taking the Browns. I got nothing to say about the Eagles. I'm over it. Next
Frankie,
season,
you taking the Browns?
taking the Browns.
Oh wow.
Are you done on them
Wow.
for the season? Are you done on the Eagles?
I'm just gonna keep going against them because their schedule is so dog shit that they might as well just come in last in the division and get a top 10 pick. So, which they can because their record reflects a top 10 pick.
That whole division does.
Listen, prove me wrong. Once again, prove me wrong.
Listen, I'm with
Go to
you. I'm taking the
playoffs,
Cleveland Browns.
fine.
I think Cleveland, another 6-3 team who's competing in the competitive AFC division right
Yep.
now. Every game against worse teams matter the most, which means the Browns need to show up and get this dub. I think they can do it. I don't know if they will, but I think I'm taking that they will.
All right. Go ahead, Rice.
Yeah, I gotta agree with both of you. I mean, they're a 6-3 team, but I still don't feel like they are. I don't know what it is. They're not showing me that they deserve to be that good. And Eagles are so bad right now. I can't even. I don't know. Browns here, locking
Okay.
in the Browns.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know how Rome did. Maybe he knows something I don't. It would be very Eagles-esque to lose to the Giants when they're fully healthy and then come up and beat the Browns in a close game, by like a field goal or something where like the Browns should have won the game, but the Eagles miraculously win. I could see that happening just because like any given Sunday, any of these teams could actually win the game. But it doesn't look that way. I think Myles Garrett's going to be all up in there. You would love to see a push from the Eagles' offensive line. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. No problem. Wide receiver, first round, someone I wanted Justin Jefferson, got Jalen Rager. Fine, Jalen Rager's got speed, but can he, and he's a pretty good catcher. But all right, we'll see. We'll see. TBD on him. All right, next game, very exciting game. We got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints. Guess what, guys? The Falcons are winning this football game. Me and Rome are saying it. Drew Brees out. Jameis Winston coming in. He's going to try to eat some W's like Joey right there. I'm letting you know right now. Falcons, right here. Saints defense is subpar, all right?
The same defense isn't subpar. They're a good football team that's just not getting talked about as much. Everyone's storyline is that Drew Brees is old and his arm's not doing good. But guess what? They're winning football game after football game. And now we get to see Jameis Winston come out and sling the ball, which I'm super excited for. He might split some quarterback touches with Taysom Hill. Expect a lot of the wild card going on, a little wildcat action. It's going to be a good game. Atlanta's playing better football than they were in the beginning of the season, but they're still a trash can of a team. I'm not betting on them all season. I'm taking my Saints, baby.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Rice.
This game actually excites me a lot, and it's because Jameis Winston is going to be at quarterback. He's going to throw the ball downfield a lot more than Drew Brees will. And I'm not saying it's going to be completed, but it's going to be exciting. And I'm picking the Saints here as well, just for that. I don't know. I can't pick the Falcons either.
Yeah, my comeback week. Comeback.
Could be a downfall.
Could be. Could very well be. All right. We got a game that no one's really excited about, but we got to bring it up anyway just because it's happening. We got the Cincinnati Bengals who played like trash against the Steelers this week. No shot in hell they would win that game against the trash. Sorry, Duke. Your team sucks. They have no name. Washington, no name football team. I got Joe Burrow. I like Joe Burrow here. I like him better than anything that Washington's putting out on the field. Give me the Bengals to win this game by 10 points. And Rome is also taking the Bengals.
All right, Rice.
Yeah, I'm actually taking Washington here.
Woo!
Yeah, again, the only thing I like about the Bengals is Joe Burrow, and it's not enough, I don't think. And there's a lot of good parts to Washington, and it's just not, they're not executing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna let you make your picks from now on first because you just keep going. I see what you're doing here. No problem. Go ahead.
What am I doing?
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to win. Go ahead.
I am trying to win. I'm always trying to win. And Washington's going to win this game. The Washington football team.
Here's the thing you haven't considered, Christopher Rice. This is the return of Joe Mixon, hopefully. I don't know if that's true or not, but as of right now, there's a good chance that he's playing this week.
Probably not.
Um,
We'll
Probably
see
not.
about that.
no,
It's on
the
my
reports
fantasy
today
team.
said he's looking
Not bad.
okay.
Yeah, he's looking great.
Yeah, so hopefully Joe Mixon comes back. I like Tyler Boyd's having a real nice season over there. Washington's got an okay defense. It's not as good as I thought it was earlier in the season. There's another team that I just keep betting, and I don't know why I'm betting them, but I'm taking the Bengals.
Yep. All right, moving into it. We have another terrible game, probably a game that shouldn't even be aired on national television.
Horrible.
We got the New York Jets coming off their bye week, right? So they couldn't lose last week, but they're definitely going to lose this week. But who are they losing to? They're losing to the Chargers, another team that likes to lose, especially when they're up a lot of points. This is just one of those games that the Chargers win, the Jets lose. It does nothing to the Jets except help them secure a number 1 draft pick, and the Chargers, it does nothing but ruin their draft pick. So with that being said, I like the kid Herbert. I like his future. I've said it before. Me and Rome both going Chargers here.
Yeah, Joe Flacco is starting quarterback for the Jets this week. Sam Darnold has only had either 1 touchdown and no touchdowns in all the games he played this year, and Flacco threw 3 in his past against the Pats. So that's interesting to look at if Sam is just not competing as well as he should be. But the Jets as a whole, they're terrible. We all know this, up and down. They're just not good. They have a whole team to rebuild, and it's going to be a very long time till they're good again. And I could actually see them sneaking out of this game, but I will not be taking that. I think the Chargers come out on top. Herbert just takes over against that Jets defense.
Yeah, the Chargers are better than their record shows. I mean, all their games have been very close.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets are made out of Swiss cheese. There's holes everywhere. There's no way the Jets win this game. Chargers all the way.
Nice. All right. That's a lock right there. We only had one other lock this week so far, and that was the Steelers against the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's the second lock right there for the Big Plays Podcast crew. Next game might also be another lock. We got the Dolphins, who are hot. Tua's 3-0 as a starter in this league, against the terrible Denver Broncos. They are plagued with injuries on defense. They cannot seem to not give up a touchdown on those possessions. And I'll tell you right now, Drew Lock, 4 interceptions last week. You're going to have games like that, but you shouldn't. So you know what? I like Dolphins defense to win this one. I like Tua to keep playing smart football, not making as many mistakes. And yeah, I got the Dolphins here. So does Rome. It's one of those teams.
Yeah, I'll join you guys. I think the Dolphins are just better than we all thought, besides Rome in the beginning of the season. They have a very, very good defense. They're young. They're talented. They're moving the ball well. Tua might be very legitimate, by the way. He looks really good, in my opinion. Moves well, has a decent arm. If he could stay healthy, that's super important for that franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go the Dolphins here. You know, Broncos, like I said, they're hurt, like Frankie said. And I don't know. It's tough for them. I feel bad. Take the Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, same here. Beginning of the season, they thought Drew Lock was the answer, and it's just not looking like it is.
Yeah.
Over there in Denver. But Miami Dolphins seem like they found theirs in Tua. So Miami.
All right, yeah. I saw you read it off that little PDF that you did there. All right. Anyway, Rice, why don't you take this one away from us? We got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota.
Yeah, this is.
So how do you feel?
This is easy right here.
Easy pick?
I'm never, ever choosing Dallas. Ever.
Ever? I like that.
Minnesota. Yeah. Minnesota, question mark they have. But, I mean, Dalvin Cook, you know, best running back in the league right now, I think.
For sure. 100%.
Cowboys have the worst defense in the league. They have nobody at quarterback. Who's starting? Gilbert? What's his name?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Gilbert Godfrey.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Easy Vikings win.
All right. Joey?
Vikings are playing great football. For me, ripping them apart for most of this podcast, they believe they've won their last 4.
Yep.
And Chicago is one of those teams where you don't know if you're going to come out with a win or loss, especially on Monday night. Kirk was 0-9 on Monday nights against football teams, and he came back and he won this one.
Yeah.
So the Vikings, they looked okay. Their defense looked a lot better than usual. I know it's against that Bears offense where Nick Foles couldn't hit nobody for nothing. But Vikings are playing good football, man. And Dallas is just terrible. Nobody wants the division over there, so I just can't see any of those teams winning. I'll take the Vikings.
Yeah. I'll say this right now. The Vikings are making a real push right now for me, and it's between them and either potentially the Seahawks, Rams, or Cardinals, where I am willing to let anyone in the NFC East give up their home game to let one of those teams into the playoffs just to have better football in the postseason. So, with that being said, me and Rome are taking the Vikings. All right. Next game,
All
we
right.
got Chris Rice. He's
that.
conflicted. We're gonna let Chris Rice start this one too. He's very conflicted. He's got Aaron Rodgers on his fantasy team, but he's got the Colts as his favorite team. Rice, what do you think here? Do you think Aaron Rodgers comes in and lights up this defense? You think this defense is enough to stop Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers looked a little, woozy. Was it maybe a trap game against Jacksonville? What do you think?
I don't believe in the trap game. I don't believe in it.
Ever.
Yeah, no, I'm not into that. I think after what we saw, there's Packers obviously have some holes there, and I think the Colts are gonna win. I'm gonna say that outright. I think they're gonna win. It's the fan in me. I know I'm biased.
Is that your pick?
Yeah, it's my pick.
Ooh.
It's my pick. Picking the Colts.
Ooh.
Especially
Rice.
after how close it was against Jacksonville.
I don't think that is biased at all. I think the Colts are playing fantastic football. I think their defense is hard as hell. They're just playing really well, and I like that they're running by committee now instead of handing it just to Jonathan Taylor. They have 3 interesting running backs over there, Nyheim Hines and
It's
Wilkins.
been nice to see.
It's really nice to see them run a good, solid football game. Phillip Rivers, still my big and I think that's the reason they might not succeed as much in the playoffs. But this Packers team has had its ups and downs throughout the season. I really, really like the way Aaron Rodgers looks still, but this Colts defense is very tough, and their special teams last week won them that game. Their special teams was excellent.
Yeah.
So just a tough team all around. I think the Colts are more well-rounded, and for that reason, I'll take the Colts.
Yeah.
This whole season for the Colts has made me miss Andrew Luck even more because I really feel like it would be an undefeated season, Super Bowl. It hurts a lot.
Potentially, there would be more hopes for the Super Bowl with Andrew Luck on that team.
That'd be nasty.
I'll tell you right now, it's not so much that the Colts special teams won that game. It's more so that the Titans special teams lost that game, and Mike Vrabel was pissed about it. I will say this: the Colts are playing incredible football, like you guys just said, and Packers are also playing great football this year. But when push comes to shove, and you got these big games. And during the Pat McAfee podcast, when Aaron Rodgers comes on this week, he's going to shit on the Colts. And you know what? I'm going Packers, and so is Rome.
For the brand.
For the brand. All right.
It's interesting because McAfee's the Colts alum, and he had Rodgers on who's playing his Colts.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the full interview today. I had it on during work.
I haven't listened to it yet either. I usually listen to it when we post this tomorrow. I listen to it. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got the Chiefs. Boom. Going to Las Vegas for the first time. The last time Raiders went to Arrowhead Stadium and they shit on everybody that took the Chiefs that week. Shit on everybody. Shit on the Chiefs. Great game by the Raiders. Raiders are playing good, tough football. They're running the ball. Gruden's got it down. He's coaching really well. This is going to be a very exciting game. Very exciting game. And I believe it's the night game, right? It's the Sunday night game. So Sunday night, you know exactly where I'm going to be. I'm going to be sitting right in front of my TV. I'm going to watch one of the best future talents of this league and Patrick Mahomes take on a...
You mean the best talent in the league? You mean the best talent that's ever blessed the league ever?
Relax. He's not Tom Brady. Calm down. See episode 1 or whatever the hell episode we talked about it. I am taking the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs. There's not much to say, right? They're coming off a bye.
Frankie,
They're fresh. They're
Frankie,
playing Vegas. Go ahead.
I loved everything you said about the Las Vegas Raiders. They're running the ball hard. They look like a good team. They're sharp defensively.
Yeah.
But there's one thing we all need to understand. That's that
Revenge.
Pat Mahomes is losing to the same team twice.
Yep.
It's
That's
just
right.
not happening.
Not
There's no
happening.
way. I love the Chiefs this week.
Yeah. Love the Chiefs this week.
Yeah, I mean, same
Go ahead.
here.
Go ahead.
Especially since they're coming off the bye, they have a lot of time to prepare, and I know they're going to try hard because they lost last time.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
and there's no way it's happening this time.
Yeah, I can easily see Patrick Mahomes coming out and dropping 500 yards just for the sake of being like, guess what? You won last time, you're not winning this time. And that'll be a sight to see. Rome is taking the Raiders. He's believing in the run-heavy defense, as Rome always does. He believes defense win championships, and they do. But the Raiders are nowhere near winning a championship this year. So
How many wins Rome got?
exactly. 73.
Okay. Oh,
All
he's
right.
in the 70s.
Yeah.
That's cute.
All right. Last leg of the race, we got the Monday night game. Not really exciting. It's just another one of those Bucks primetime games. They're hosting this time at the Los Angeles Rams, traveling to Tampa Bay to play Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
You don't think this is exciting?
I like the Buccaneers have the most primetime games, and I think I'm just tired of turning on a primetime game and it always being Tom
Yeah.
Brady's face. It's not that like I'm not excited about it, but like it's the Rams, and I think Rams are fake good. They've beaten a lot of bad teams this year.
Seattle. Just beat up on Seattle.
Yeah, but look at that defense. That's a bad defense, and we can all collectively agree it's a bad defense. So like,
I agree.
you want to sit there and say like, yeah, but like, look at the teams they're beating. I don't know.
But Seattle's offense is great, and the Rams did a very good job stopping guys like DK Metcalf.
Yeah, they did an incredible job. Except, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, those are the two offensive weapons you have over there. You look at Tampa Bay, you see Mike Evans, you see Godwin, you see AB, you see Gronk, Ronald Jones going for 90-plus yards on Ralph's bench, even though Ralph beat me, no problem. So, listen, not that I'm sick of seeing Tom Brady's face. Best of all time. He deserves it. The Bucks deserve this. Bucks are probably going to be playing a Super Bowl at home. And, so I got them, and Rome's got them. The Rams, you're going to have to step it up on defense if you're going to want to stop them.
Go, Bryce.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really 100% agree with that. I'm taking the Rams here. The last couple of games, I know they won last game, Tampa Bay, but they started off so slow. They didn't really pop off till the end. I'm not feeling them. I'm not feeling them this game. I think the Aaron Donald-led defense will have their way.
All right.
With the Bucks.
We'll see.
I'm not entirely sold on the Buccaneers like Frankie is, but I agree that I'm not entirely sold on the Rams as well. I think the Rams did have their biggest win of the season against Seattle this past weekend, but there's still a massive question mark and could lose to these good teams. So I don't know. I'm taking the Bucks, but it's a coin toss. I think it's a really good game, and I'm happy that Tom Brady's getting all this primetime game. It's his first year in Tampa Bay. We don't know how long he's going to last. He's playing either great or terrible, so it's fun to watch. I'm still excited for it, and I'll be taking the Bucks here.
All right, guys. Except Rice over there, who just got his quick Rams pick from his Microsoft Word that he said he's got over there, which I still haven't gotten a picture of. No problem. That's it from us, the Big Plays Podcast. This is your Week 11 picks. 11 is a lucky number. We wish you luck while you bet. We thank you for coming. The last video had 222 total views. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's the most views we've had so far. That actually doubled my expectations for the previous video. We're going to keep trying to push content. We're going to try to keep it under that 30-minute time limit. And, thank you for joining us for Big Plays Podcast. And, stay safe out there. Thank you very much.
Later.
Later.